Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Queen's Wish, and we are currently in the bowl. I went ahead and got this fort finally redone, and now we need to go and get some of these quests done, these towns. So I have this one here. I need to visit Vitasa, and I also need to go to Merba. I wanted to go to Merba first, but then we were getting a notification we needed to get a fort built, so I went ahead and did that first. So I believe this is, yep, near Vitasa. You are just outside the bowl city of Vitasa. As vassal settlements go, it's quite impressive. The bowl live Spartan lives, but they know the importance of showing an impressive front to outsiders. Even from out here, you can sense the tension inside the town. Guards at the gate question everyone. There is a rebellion brewing to the south, and security is high, which it ought to be. Okay, so let's go in here. You have discovered. I have discovered it. Vitasa. You enter the glorious and imposing city of Vitasa. Vitasa, yeah. This is a major trading post, an oasis, and a refuge from the harsh heat and dust of the bowl. Wide paths wind through gardens and fountains. Massive stone buildings rise above you. The city is meant to impress with luxury and wealth. You have to admit it succeeds. However, there is a war on, and you are a visitor of great importance. Everyone is tense. Heads turn, and conversation stops wherever you go. Yeah, we're kind of used to that, aren't we? I don't think you can talk to us. We are ready. Another bowl guard. Be wary. Ready, be wary. Okay, and who are you? Townsperson. There are a few of all townspeople wandering the streets of Vitasa. When they see you coming, they rapidly remember a different place they need to be. The regular free folk are avoiding you. You note that the streets are mostly empty. Even this far north, they are afraid of surprise raids by the Owen rebels. Well, you kind of deserve... Well, you free people should be sticking up for the Owen because, you know, the thing is you're not far off from being in that same predicament. What's to say that someone just doesn't tell you that? By this labor distribution. Let me see if we can get in here. Captain Mascha. We got... Oh, that's us. Okay, I'm sorry. That's Owen's servant. Let me know your needs, really. Okay. Oh, it's Kappa Mascha. So this is one in the slave. An impressive woman in stylish clothes eagerly greet you. Welcome, princess. I am Kappa Mascha, and I welcome you to Vitasa Labor Distribution Lagment, whatever. I hope that our meeting can be pleasant and profitable to us both. So whatever you just said? She grins and motions for you to sit down. We are an organization that can bring great wealth to you and to other Avonites while making the bowl stronger. We will take your money and invest it, then we will earn money. Then we will have something to offer you. And how do you invest money? So you're a bank. The bowl is full of unfortunate free people who have fallen into critical levels of debt. They require someone to step forward and pay their debts, thus saving them and restoring their honor. Once their debt is paid, they then become the Owen of me, representative of Vitasa Labor Distribution, whatever. And how do you earn money that way? I take your investments and obtain Owen, then I send those Owen out to earn money working for farms and businesses too poor to have Owens. I take those earnings and give a portion to you. So you're a slave. And you have something to offer me? I do. I would like you to be the first Havernite to buy a share in our distribution center. You can pay me a modest portion, then from now on you will receive regular cash payments. I don't think so. I have another question. Kappa Kappa Matcha of the whatever this place chats with you cheerily. Her Owen constantly provides you with hot tea and pleasant snacks. So I'd like to know more about the Owen. Of course, many outsiders don't understand our practices. We are subject to much unwarranted slander. I always try to help outsiders have a better view of us. The system is simple. If a free bowl of matcha falls too far into debt, they are at permanent risk of losing their honor. When this happens, another bowl can step forward to pay their debts. The debtor becomes Owen and owes a lifetime of service to their new matcha. Can Owen ever be free? Sometimes, if an Owen performs a particularly great service to a matcha, it is very honorable for the matcha to release the Owen from his or her debt. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. And how do the Owen feel about the system? I imagine they feel very grateful. The Bull are a tough people, and we value our honor very highly. Taking the essence of another and not repaying it is greatly dishonorable. The matcha saved them from this. So you convince yourself of that. A lifetime of servitude to pay off one debt? It does have to be quite a large debt for one to become an Owen. That is where Vitas labor distribution assists in the process. Of course, whenever possible, we take on the extra expense of obtaining double line Owen. So why do you prefer double line Owens? Well, because then they also have the children. While an Owen's debt is too high, one lifetime of service is not enough to repay it. Then their children must be Owen too. This is marked by 2 dashes on the cheek instead of 1. Sometimes 2 exist. 2 extra generations must pay the debt. This makes a 3-line Owen. A double-line Owen grants far more people in service for one investment, but triple-line Owen tend to be too hopeless and angry to be profitable. Really? Children are born into and they have no choice. So yeah, they won't cooperate. This all bothers me, but it's not Haven's business. No, actually, this practice sickens me. I am sorry to hear it. I'm sure one day you will see how stable the Bull can be, enabling our people to flourish in our harsh landscape. Of course, the rebellion must be crushed first, soon. So you have business opportunity for me. I do. I am currently authorized to sell 1 share in our business. Normally, this share would cost 500 coins. However, because you are a Princess of Haven, I will sell you the share for only 100. You will then be paid for the wages our Owen generate. And what do I need to do about the Owens we control? And what do I need to do about the Owens we control? Nothing. You won't see them. You won't know their names. They won't have you won't have to discipline them. You will just see the gold. It is truly a marvelous and ingenious system. And is this moral? She looks very serious. Maybe it is moral, maybe not. I find that most of my investors, as long as I keep the unpleasantness far from them, sleep perfectly well at night. Yeah, I'm sure they do. And how much will I be paid? It varies greatly, of course. Usually we generate around 50 gold every 2 days. I decline your offer. I am sorry to hear that. I hope you reconsider and return later. I think we can send quite a bit of gold Haven's way. Yeah, that's all I need to know. Sorry. The Owen swiftly carry your teacups and saucers away. Thank you so much for the honor of your visit, Princess. Well, I gotta go back and wash my hands because you're a little slimy. A little slimy. And this is her place. If I could get you out of there, I would. Another Owen servant. Doesn't even want to talk. I don't blame her. Okay. So we will not be back to you, girl. No, I think I was already down this way, wasn't I? Yes, I was. I'm just walking around here. Bulgard. Another Owen servant. Though Vitasa is meant to be a cool, peaceful refuge, the signs of war are everywhere you look. Ballistas are kept ready and in good repair. Guards walk the ramparts. The city fears that a raid of Owen could come at any moment. Which just shows you how weak they really are, I suppose. But then, I mean, I suppose anyone in the right mind would have to keep some kind of defense up. Oh, we got a named person down here. Spare a coin? There is a beggar sitting by the east wall of Vitasa. Her kind must be tolerated by the stern bull as long as they stay well out of the way. She shakes a wooden bowl as you walk by. Help! You help poor humble Mascha. Why did you come to be a beggar? I have had misfortunes. We all are private about such things. You should only know there is worse. What could be worse? Life is hungry and hard. I will die on these streets. However, I am free. I have no debt. I will never be Owen. The Mascha want me, but they won't claim me. Tell me about the Mascha, then. They are always eager to find those of us in debt. They change the laws to hurt the free in the hope that they will fall into debt. And I kind of figured that was going to happen because they want everyone under their thumb. They hope to ensnare us all. It is so much worse than it was when I was young. They will never have me. I would rather die. That is all she wants to say about this. And what would you like? She shakes her wooden bowl. It dishonors me to ask. Still I must eat. I could use some information. She shakes her head. There is a war. I will do nothing to make anyone think I am a spy. If there are rumors about me, I will be killed by one side or the other. Here, I will help you. I'll pay 10 coins. 10 coins is a lot for a person in her position. She bows her head deeply. This will sustain me for some time. I am so grateful, Haverknight. You bid her farewell. Yes, it was worth the 10 gold. It was worth the 10 gold. And I figured that's what they were doing. They changed the laws so that no one can... that the free are always going to be in debt. Here's another one. What did she say? Most of the serious trading of Vitasa takes place in the less fashionable south side of town. This merchant is sitting surrounded by her goods, eager to trade. She says, Hello, I am Margit, and I sell fine bull goods. Care for trade? Interesting. She has a vertical line tattooed on her cheek, but it's crossed by a second line. The mark on your cheek looks different. Yes, I was an Owen, but my debt was cancelled and I became free again. The cross mark was placed to show this. Couldn't you just have the whole mark removed? Yes, but it requires magic. Very expensive. I was forced to choose the cheaper option. And how were you freed? I served in my Mascha's caravan. We were attacked by brigands and I fought to save him. He knew he owed me his life, so he had to release me. He was generous. Does this happen often? No, it requires a great service. However, when no one does something so great for a Mascha, honor demands that this debt will be repaid via freedom. Sure, I'd like to trade with you. Let me see what you have. Of course, I make sure to only sell the finest goods. Let me see your wares. You have a scroll of might. Is it worth 30? Yeah. So, because if we're ever... yeah. Sometimes, if we're ever out, I don't think I have anything to sell. No, I don't. Okay. I am done shopping. Thank you for your time. I wish you a good day. Alrighty, so... she got lucky. But the rest of them never do. Another bowl guard. Let's come up here before I go into the town hall. Okay. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. That's a bowl person. North, south. Where are we at? Somebody's house, I assume. There are a few Ball townspeople wandering the streets. Well, I'm not in the streets. I'm in somebody's house. No, I'm not going to take your items. I'm just nosy and looking, that's all. Somebody's kitchen. Little Quicksilver. Nope. Nope. And, ooh, Rollin Owen. So we have a Owen living here. This is a workshop and showroom for the Ball's fine stonework. Once merchants from Haven came here and traded vast quantities of goods and gold for, Okay, for your vassal's products. Right now, it's quiet. A young Owen, a single line tattooed on his cheek, walks up next to you. He's already heard all about you. Ah, greetings, Princess. I am Roland Owen. We are honored to have you in our humble showroom. He maintains a constant grin. You are an Owen? His smile is frozen on his face, but he's plainly uncomfortable. I am an Owen, yes. I had a debt. I am paying it. And how did you become an Owen? Once I dreamed of being a merchant. I borrowed gold to buy goods and wagons. It was lost and I had no hope of paying it. The Mascha I paid money to asked the other Mascha to declare me Owen. They agreed. Happily, I only bear a single line. My children will be free. And whose slave are you? Roland Owen freezes, deeply offended. I am no slave. I am a full citizen of the Bull. I must work for my Mascha, but I am a Bull person. I'm sorry, but please leave me until you can be polite. He turns away. Well, you are a slave. I'd like to trade with you? Of course. We can have fine building stone shipped to Port Haven for a very reasonable price. Sure, I'll take some stone. Wow. I'm almost broke. Nope. Not at this point in time. Okay. This goes out. Owen's servant. This is the inn. Okay, it looks like this is pretty much it, and then that. Okay. So we got coal and arula. You immediately recognize this man as a Habernite. The facial features and the old worn clothes identify him. He is sitting at the table of the inn, surrounded by books. Some he is reading, some he is writing in. He looks up at you absently. Oh, the princess. Hello, I am Cole. Please join me. He shoves some books aside to make room. You are from Haven. I am. My family came right before the calamity. Bad timing. They had me. Later, they returned to Haven. I stayed. He scratches corrections on an old map as he talks. Eventually, things were too bad in Port Haven. Too dangerous. I fled. Roamed all of our vassals. Then I came here. You explored Sacramentum? I spent time in the Ukit and in the aerial woods. Many there welcome our kind, and it seemed safer. What did you think of the Ukitish? Touchy, very touchy, quick to take offense at everything. Their anger gives them strength, though. Keeps them together, united. And what did you think of the aerial? I tried to avoid the blessed, the ones who drink the Exler. They're crazy. I spend time with regular folk in the trench towns, decent and hard-working. So I'd like to know more about your travels. Of course. Why didn't you stay with our colony? We were abandoned. Bandits were everywhere. Raiders from our vassals got closer and closer. We were facing ruin. I had to flee to continue my work. Our colony will be restored. I hope so. We've been waiting long enough. When things are stable enough, I will happily return to Port Haven. I like the climate there better for the books. So, is it safe for Habernite to be here? Yes? No? There is a war. If the city falls, some Owen might stab me for fun. If it's not safe, it is not safe, but where is safe? Certainly not Port Haven. Well, it is now. You have a lot of books. Once I was a merchant. I collected trinkets from all over Sacramentum. Sometimes I found books. I read them. They were addictive. Now I am a sage. I study Sacramentum, especially the Bull. It is traditional work for Habernites, I suspect. When our colony is restored, other sages will pay me well for what I have learned. And why is this work traditional? We Habernites are people of the scroll. We are learners. When we enter a new land, we study everything about it. People, customs, history, language, flora, and fauna. It is just our way. I truly hope one of my works comes to rest in Queen Sharon's libraries one day. And what set of secrets do you study? The older history of the ball, politics, how things came to be. I had to be very careful to make sure not to anger anyone. Things have been fine. The Bull don't study or think much. Life is too harsh. When I teach them their history, it fascinates them. Is the calamity something you study? No, it is too big a topic and too magical. And what are you studying now? Recent history, the decades up to the rebellion. We knew it was coming for many years. That is why we sustained the Mascha. Then Haven left and it all fell apart. I'm trying to find the exact events that finally triggered it. This knowledge might help you too. If you want to benefit from this research, you can help me to get paper records and continue it. I can look for knowledge. Might be a pleasant distraction. All right, I know where you can go to find some records. Ask me when you are ready. And where can I find knowledge about the bowl? A place called Castle Andesite. It was home to a major family of Machis killed in the beginning of the rebellion. Now it is a dangerous ruin. I can't go there. It is too dangerous. I would like to see the records, how many Owen they had, how they were treated, any notes of or messages of interest. And how will I know that the papers are valuable? If the notes look for signs of the beginning of rebellion or violence. The rebellion started around 3 years ago. Look for records from then. In Castle Andesite? It is southeast of here in rebel-controlled lands on the east coast. I understand it was beautiful. And where in the castle should I look? They are sure to have had a library. Look there. Okay. And where can I find knowledge about the ball? A place called Castle... Okay. Alright, we already just went through that. So now I have a quest from him. And the way they're stacking up here, I'm kind of getting the feeling that... yeah, so it all is from the Yukish first, and then it goes down to the Vol, and then to the Ariel. So I did write starting at the Ukat first. Because they usually by the order that the experience required, I think. Alright, so let's talk to Arula. The inn is busy. The bold woman tending to it still helps you immediately. Your rank commands attention. Welcome, princess, to the Snap Patch. My humble inn. I am Arula, and I want to make sure you are tended to. How is business? It is good. Now that Haven has returned, many are coming here. Merchants, messengers, and diplomats asking me questions. They all think I have secrets. They are all looking for opportunities. But I am an ordinary free woman. Still, they spend their coins, so I welcome them. An ordinary free woman? The ball has Mascha and Owen, but most of us are regular free people, trying to live peaceful lives. We don't collect debts, and we don't owe them. How are you doing? Well, there can always be change. It feels like we free people get more scared every year. We are all secure. Then one day, some of us are not. Then it goes that way for year after year. But I am babbling. Please, I am here to help you, not bore you. And what services do you offer? The governor let it be known that you are to be treated well. Food and drink are available for free. You can have our finest room for only 3 coins. Well, I'll have a drink. She brings you a generous round of your drink of choice. It is excellent. I'll have a meal. You get bread, roast mutton, and vegetables. Simple food, but you've been forced and get used to it. Simple food, but you've been forced and get used to... Oh, really? All right, please let me know if you change your mind. Also, there is another Haven night here if you need conversation. She points at a man hunched. Yep, I already got him. But I wanted to talk to you about... and I'd like some information. Of course, I will tell you about our beautiful town. She tells you a lot about Vitasa. However, you are unable to get her to divulge any secrets or knowledge of value. Okay. So that was for worthless, but that's fine. I assume these are rooms. That's locked. I can't get into anything here. Okay, so this was the inn. So it's time to go to... Because didn't I already go into all these? I think I did, didn't I? I don't remember now. My memory is so crappy. No, we have. These are the barracks. These are the barracks. Okay, is there anyone in here that is named? Nope. Not at all. Oop, I know. I can't. Not yours. That's fine. Alright, let's... Come on. Oh, don't tell me you guys got me locked in there. Okay. So I bet the other one over here is Barrackson, too. Oh, nope. This is that labor distribution center. Okay, so time to go talk to the big cheese. Alright, let's see here. And who was I supposed to talk to about this? Reclaiming the bowl. Well, signed new treaties, and then there are 3 cities. There are 2 cities in the bowl, journey near and meet their leaders as well. Okay. So that's all I was supposed to do. Okay, so that's a bowl person, townsperson. And anything in here? Oop, nope, just a library it looks like. Now about in here. The main hall of Vitasa has public and private areas. You are entering a private area. You can see guards in the distance. As much respect as they have been trying to show you. If they catch you back here, they will be annoyed. Okay, that's fine. I'm sure that's what that sign said, and I didn't even notice it. Sign says private chambers keep out without permission. Okay. Well, how am I supposed to know? I don't always read everything. The roof of this majestic hall arcs high over your head. The bowl are really showing off the quality of their stonework here. Guards line the walls. When you enter, they kneel. It's an impressive and overdue show of respect. An old man in ceremonial robes is waiting for you in the north. To the north. The leader of Vitasa is eager to greet you. I'm sure he is. Please travel carefully. Okay, these are all guards. Just want to make sure. The rebellion rages. Governor All-Star. When you approach, the leader of Vitasa is slumped over on his stool, exhausted. When you present yourself, he rallies. He rises and kneels. I am Governor All-Star Mascha, member of the Dablin Council and honored leader of my people. The ball eagerly welcomes the return to Haven. I am so gratified that your royal presence has come to my humble home. Greetings, Governor. I am an envoy of Queen Sharon of Haven. We welcome your envoy. As I am sure you have seen, this is a time of great anxiety for the ball. We did not welcome the departure of Haven during your calamity, and we Mascha are happy that you have returned. Owen slipped in behind you with glasses of red water and other drinks. A red water? Or is it? Oh, iced water. I'm sorry. What makes you so anxious? He raises his hand to scratch his temple. His sleeve falls back, revealing red, speckled bandages. Someone has recently stabbed the governor in the arm. He realizes that you have seen this. He drops his arm to his side, concealing the wound. After Haven left, the foundation of our trade and strength grew angry. Now that they are in full rebellion and our leaders, we Mascha have been unable to pacify them. As you listen, and Owen offers you small, delicious sandwiches. We are very interested in learning why you have returned. I understand you are having a rebellion. Perhaps we can help. Well, you are hurt. Early in the rebellion, I was complacent about my defenses, and Owen assassin struck out at me. I have not made the same mistake twice. He leaves what happened to the assassin unsaid, but you can guess. Well, I am here on my queen's command. My business is private. It is to a certain way because I am not certain. I'm not going to side with them. So, and I am not going to help you in your rebellion. You are still our vassal. I am here because of our treaty. Yes, I suspected as much. Of course, if the Mascha are overthrown and killed, you will not be able to follow the treaty. The wealth we offer will go undelivered. We simply want you to know that the Mascha can still be of great value to Haven. We have some offerings to make. All right, go on. We must speak further about Haven's relations with us. Then I will tell you what we can offer. Princess, you have never seen firsthand how generous we Mascha can be. Let me show you. The Owens stand in the corner of the hall, ready to leap forward and refill any empty glass. The game is trying to steer you towards hating the ball, the Mascha. I want to discuss Haven's business in the ball. I'd like to learn more about the Owen. Of course, we Mascha are always eager to discuss our system. The bowl can seem cruel to outsiders when they see and share in the wealth and comfort our system generates. They often change their minds. The system is simple. When a free man or woman of the bowl falls too far into debt, a Mascha may ask that they must choose between punishment or becoming Owen. Punishment? Yes, the exact punishment depends on it. Mascha passing judgment and the level of debt. It is usually exile. When faced with a life alone in the wilderness, far from home and family, subject to the brutality of the Ukadish or the caprice of the Ariel, most choose to become Owen. And how did the system come about? Life in the bowl is hard. We have a very strong code of honor. Loyalty is rewarded. Crimes are brutally punished. It is necessary to survive. Most importantly, this involves paying our debts. Leaving a debt unpaid is great dishonor for us. It was from that belief that the Owen Mascha system evolved. And you are a Mascha. Yes, I hold the debts for Owen. Because of that, I hold power in our society. The Mascha are the ones who vote on the leaders of the Babylon Council. The boat only wants to be led by those clever and industrious enough to afford to become Mascha. Really? See, it's all one-sided. Of course, I am ethical about it. I only buy the debts of single-line Owen. And what is your relationship with your Owen? Very good. I treat my Owen very well. They are people of the bowl, of course. Their only crime is debt. I treat them justly. The Owen show no emotion as they offer more snacks. Single line? A new Owen has a line tattooed on the cheek to mark their bondage. If a debt is great enough, it may be declared that the first or even the second generation of the Owen will also be Owen. Each generation is an additional line. And you have a problem with this? It is wrong to punish the children for the crimes of their parents. This is a fundamental concept of justice. It is rage over the practice of double and triple line servitudes, I believe, that trigger the rebellion we endure. I think you're probably right about that. Tell me about the rebellion. It has boiled for 3 years now. A series of fast, brutal actions followed by a slow grinding. We outnumber the Owen. We outnumber the Owen. We have better weapons, yet they persist. You outnumber the Owen? I don't think so. The Mascha doesn't. Maybe the combination of you and the free, but not just you, the Mascha. And where are the Owen? They control in whole or in part about a third of the bowl. Their lands are south and southeast. Beware them. They are likely to hate at Haven as you supported the Mascha before the calamity. And why have you not crushed them yet? The mountains of the bowl work against us. They lead to powerful defensive positions. Our better armor, weapons, and numbers have not been enough to overcome them. The worst position is the Smoky Peaks to the southeast. It guards the roads up to the rebel stronghold of Madrake. It is almost invulnerable to attacks from the north. And why should Haven help you? Wealth, trade, gold, stone. Your queen knows how much we have offered and how much we can offer. Go to Babylon. Hear what we can give. I think we can tempt you to help us with our ugly little war. So I want to discuss Haven's business in the bowl. He nervously scratched at his arm. I will help you all I can. Remember, however, that all important decisions must be made by the Mascha in the Babylon Council. I will help you all I can within my limits. Yeah, the quartermaster of South Battalion has a message for you. He would like to establish trade. Myself, when I was born, it had been signed. I grew up with the wealth and prestige that trade with Haven brought. After you left, my poor, sad father told me so many things about our past glory. Now you are here. The dreams are within reach of coming true, but then there is this accursed rebellion. And how is the rebellion doing? It is a bloody stalemate on the southern border of Vitas's territory. We have held the Owen back, but one audacious raid could do horrible harm. He looks down at his wounded arm. Then time may be shorter than we think. And what do you want from me? I am a humble citizen of the Bowl. I would not make demands of royalty. However, before you make any decisions, I recommend a journey west to Thalbin to meet with our Mascha's council. They may have a profitable deal to offer you. You say you have some offerings for me? We do. It is less than what you deserve. Vitasa has been weakened. It may take some effort to collect these treasures. Still, we will offer you all we can. I didn't, okay, wasn't there more? I am most honored to offer you the resources of Warma's Bowl, a fine quarry not far from here. It is ready to send stone to Fort West Bay when Fort West Bay is ready to accept supplies. Sally, Warma's Bowl does have a minor pest infestation. It should be easy for your forces to clear. And where is this bowl? In the mountains directly southwest of here. Why do I have to clear it out? Alas, Vitus has very few soldiers right now. Our excess forces have been taken south and west to protect Thalbin. If we had the warriors to clear the quarry out, I swear we would. He smiles. Of course, if you displayed your power in Warman's Bowl, it could go a long way to show the Bowl that Haven is still a force to be feared. Okay. So that should have ended up as a quest. Cole's knowledge, Ulster's offering. Yep, okay, so I've already done that because I was there. So let's tell him I have retaken Warma's Bowl. Yes, the citizens have sent word, as promised, that quarry is ready to begin sending stone to Fort West Bay. I hope you remember this offering when making your decisions in future. Should we actually think Haven deserves extra tribute for doing your dirty work? Yeah. Your offering is accepted. And it is not the only one. We have a second offering for you. And what offering does the bowl have for us? There is a place of some traditional significance to the southwest. It is called the Scorpion Pit, of course. As you might guess, there are a lot of scorpions there. Alas, at some point in the rebellion, they all got loose. There is also a lot of treasure there in various forms. If you clear out the scorpions, you may take all of the bowl's wealth there that you find. I don't think I've been to the Scorpion Pit. Tell me about the Scorpion Pit. It is a highly honored place of justice. It is where the northern bowls condemned have been taken for execution for centuries. Its loss was quite a blow to us. We bowl are very serious about making sure that justice is done and is done in line with our traditions. And why is there so much treasure there? When the condemned are captured and taken to the Scorpion Pit, it is traditional that they leave an offering there before their demise. Really? It lets them regain some honor, and it also buys a swifter end. I'm sure some of those valuables are there, eager to be your property. So why don't you clear it out yourself and then give me the treasure? Please understand, Princess, I honor Haven greatly. Not all do. If you restore one of our sacred places to us, that will help me to convince my allies to help you. Then we can be your vassal again, and we can all get rich. Do I need to kill all of the scorpions? I hope not. We need some of them left to deal with the condemned. Just pare their numbers back and get rid of those who escaped the pit. This should be adequate. Okay. So now I have another quest from him. So, Astor's offering. He told you about a sacred place. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and end down this episode because it got a little long. Well, yeah, 'cause all this talking always does. Gets long. I know I can't go over there because that's his place. So, yes, interesting indeed. So I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode. When we come back, we are going to go over to the other Merba, whatever I think it is. Oops, that is not what I meant to do. So we've already been here. I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong map. So we've been here. And we need to go to Merba. So that's down this road. We've been all over here already. Yep, we have been. Tinker's Tower, I remember all that. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Sahara out.